everyone, today I'll be reviewing a Netflix original movie Tall Girl 2, and it is starring Ava Mitchell, Griffin Gluck, and this movie is directed by Emily Ting. So I actually really thought Tall Girl was a very interesting movie when I first saw it. I'm like, oh, what an interesting concept about this tall girl. All the difficulties she faced in her everyday life for being tall. I really thought the first movie was definitely very charming watch for me. So I really like the first movie. So for me, Tall Girl 2 is also very interesting movie. That being said, this movie I would say interesting, but same time it's kind of mixed bag because there is some part I did get annoyed by it, and honestly, when I was watching it, especially all the decision Jodie she make in this movie, I was like, really, it made me raise eyebrow a couple of times because the way, especially she is already dating Jack in this movie, and then now that she's popular in this movie, I guess she start ignoring him, or not ignoring, I guess she kind of gets swept away in her newfound fame, which is in this movie we see she get this lead role in a musical show which she never imagined getting, but because of her the speech she gave in her last movie, after seeing that, I guess this director cast her in this movie for the lead role. So when I saw that, I'm like, oh, very interesting that she got casted in this role, but she didn't need to go out and make out with this new guy she met. That's my problem with this movie, unfortunately. But that means I really like other characters in this movie because this is a sequel to the previous one, and in the sequel you always wanna like progress your story. So this movie, I feel like they really progress all the characters, their storyline in this movie a lot, which I liked it. That that is you want in your second movie, all the character to grow up and find new stuff or do new stuff or find new stuff about themselves. This movie done that part right, that all the character they do stuff they wanted to do, like the Frida, for example. She gets what is that boy, the last movie's actor, like she gets like, I guess she has now relationship with him, which I found it interesting that how they I guess get together in this movie. Although I didn't like, I guess, Jodie's all the things she was doing, although she's still very sweet and innocent in this movie, but I guess I wish she was making better choices. In a way, I thought overall this movie, it is still very charming watch, but it's not as good as the first one. I guess it's always like that. Part two, your story progresses, you know more about them, and I guess charms a little bit sometimes fade away. I see that some people are not liking this movie. It's not for everyone, I get it, but if you like the first movie, you will like this movie. Like, it's not like, oh, it's a brand new thing. If you enjoyed the first movie, you will really like all the characters they are going in this movie. Overall, I'll say still is very charming watch for me. I just wish Jodie, she made better choice in this movie, especially she was in a relationship with Jack. So, it was really sad when she kind of like went out with the other boy. Anyway, that's my thought on this movie. Let me know in the comment what do you think about this movie, and if you enjoyed this review, don't forget my other reviews on Netflix movie on my playlist Movies on Netflix. Please subscribe and take care.